Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the mighty Venetian Empire. We are currently in pursuit of both forming Italy, which we can do at peace, but also getting Carthago Delenda Est, and we are in the process of doing that. The lowest province they have of devastation in the region is 32, so progress is being made. That's those 4 provinces. And it's now pretty much a matter of waiting and sieging, and every time I can scorch earthing them. Which gives 5 more devastation or so. Have the troublemakers taste the whip publicly, apparently. We're going to be a little bit cruel there. Let's take off outraged countries. Now we'll leave 2 on. We'll put 1 on allies, though, just to make sure I don't lose them. Allies, and that should do it. Because we do have Bengal way over here as an ally. I always forget about them. They're barely our ally. They really want that province I own. If only they realized it would not nearly be as valuable under them as it is under me. You're not a center of trade. You are, so I could upgrade you. I don't know if I want to offend them anymore, though. Otherwise, they're going to be unhappy with me. Could also upgrade that one. We might consider switching our trade node at some point to Genoa, because we can steer Spain's New World trade to it better. Plus, once we own it, we might have to go after Spain's lands. I'm not sure. Also tempted to try and finish off Aragon. I might do that. Yeah, let's work on finishing off Aragon. There's no reason really not to. This war against Carthage is just going to last indefinitely, so it's better for me to actually control it a little bit than otherwise. And those guys have now separatists. Let's occupy that, so that's not allowed. And where in the world is my fleet? I have no idea. I assume once I move to attack Aragon, they'll get involved. Okay, we are attacking Aragon. We are going to do nationalist because that's better. We will go for Syracuse. And as I suspected, they immediately blockaded the strait. So where'd my fleet go? My fleet is just sitting there. Okay, something disrupted the fleet, so it couldn't move properly, I guess. There we go. We got their army. Easy does it. 40 there, 33.95. Maybe if I loot it, it'll go up faster. Nope, maybe not. Okay, well, we will continue barraging. We're going to have to keep dealing with this war exhaustion as it grows higher and higher. And we can scorch earth them in 3 years, give or take a couple months, depending on the province. We are going to also get a claim down here on Malta at some point, so we may have to deal with Spain. I don't want to fight Spain, but I may have to. Yeah, apparently looting it boosts the devastation faster. That's interesting. It makes sense. I mean, it really does, but it's still weird. Yeah, so by letting it regen its loot and then reoccupying the province once it's started to loot land, you can boost devastation faster. That is something I didn't know before. That's cool. Okay. How is the institution doing in our lands? Should be getting pretty close in Venice. Oh, only 65. We could do 10% alone. Is there any ways we can boost it faster? We could technically swap this guy to... No, actually he died. Okay. I was going to say we could swap to a different guy who was slightly better. 446 though for our new ruler. 466 actually, more accurately. It's pretty awesome. We've almost got one Tunisian province to full devastation. And there is loot reappearing in some of these provinces now that I've moved out. Specifically their capital. Nope. Siege is still ongoing versus Aragon. But that is over now. So let's wipe out Aragon's military. Hopefully. 2 additional morale makes a big difference, even this period of the game. France was spying on me, that's a bit annoying. Honestly, the problem with trying to get this achievement is how much it actually costs you in war exhaustion. Might throw out a guide on it afterwards if people are interested. Tunis is doing well. We can't scorch earth for another 2 years. It might not actually be worth moving in until then. Who just became an author of the HRA? The Knights. Wait a... The Knights of Rhodes is now part of the HRE. Huh? I assume they managed to join the HRE when I owned that land, but still, that's a surprise. I don't know what to pick. I guess we'll do trade power. Take sides in Parliament. A Republican tradition. Promote civil services. Bribe MP. I don't really want to do any of those. I'll do mercantilism. Hopefully that'll win it. I mean, if it loses, it's not too much of a problem. And wow, did Portugal just annihilate the their opposition there. Tlemcen. That's a big land grab for Portugal. Hopefully they can hold on to it. We're allied to the rival of Bengal. Oh, that's a problem. And Aragon has fallen, so that should be the end of them. We'll take both of their provinces. Actually, we'll take 3 of their provinces, I guess. And we'll take it all. There we go. More land gained. I'm going to boost that one. Yeah. We'll do that. I'm not boosting the autonomy here because we have an army in position to wipe them out if they rebel, but Tripoli is a little bit more tricky. These guys are not regaining loot yet, are they? Okay. 2 years, roughly. Apparently we're going to have to go kick out Tunis from our Western Egyptian provinces because they're taking advantage of our absence to take land. Which I'm kind of letting them do, that way they don't get totally destroyed. Although rebel-wise they're getting annihilated. Still do not actually have this anywhere. Ironically, it's faster in Verona than it is... Nope, actually Venetia is still faster. We will throw in a military, get the Enlightenment started, and we can pass the government reform. Finally. I don't even know how long it's been. We'll do an admin possible policy. Fortunately, it's not a free admin one. Yeah, we're clearly going to have to switch to a revolution rather than peacefully, because by the time we get there, it'll be 30 years till the end of the game. Which means I should start moving towards a revolution. So let's do turn into territory. Where else can we do this? Where's Laszlo Compiana? That's down here. Okay. Actually, we'll just do most of Italy itself. We should now be losing Republican tradition really quickly. I'm hoping that I've remembered how to do this properly. Too few seats. We'll give... Milan already has a seat. We'll give Genoa a seat. We'll give Roma a seat. Yeah, we're going to be losing quite a bit of Republican tradition, which is ideally kind of what we want. We don't want it to happen too quickly, though. Loot is reappearing in this province, which means next year we can go in. And we'll be good. I might actually add some more lands. Syria already is one. That's because of a huge upgrade they made to one of the provinces down here, Venice. The Mamelukes did. You know, I could probably force this through. We'll do that. We have very low Republican authority now. Ideally, I want a bit of a peaceful revolution. But we may not manage that. Okay, next year we can come back and take even more of this. That's at 50, that's almost at 100. We'll reduce that. Got a lot of monthly war exhaustion right now. Our ruler's pretty good, 163. We're probably going to have some dynasty switch as soon as we form into a monarchy, though. Unfortunately, that's likely what's to happen. Okay, we'll do that as well. And, oops. We'll bribe them, I guess. Okay, April. Good. And we can now do an institution. Is it worth doing it yet? No. Not worth it yet. We could do it if we wanted to spend 11,000 gold, but I think 11,000 gold is a little bit too much money to spend when if we wait a couple months it will tick down even further. Yeah, down to 5,000. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it wasn't that high to begin with. It's going to spread to some of these lands really quickly, so. Yeah, 2 more months and then we'll save even more money. And speaking of which, it's time to march in and devastate this land even further. We may need another cycle after this. In fact, I'm suspecting we will. It's another, how many years? 5 years. Ugh. We'll see. Okay, 5,000, that's fine. Cultural conversion cost is cheaper. That's cool. Let's devastate Tunis. Lower war exhaustion again to 0. Good thing we get 10 per month or we'd never be able to keep up. Scorch Earth. At least Scorching Earth doesn't lower development. That would be frustrating to deal with. 100% there. Let's actually upgrade lands. And then we'll do counting houses, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Now it's sorted properly. Good. More money. We are going to have a ton of money even if we when we switch to Italy. 64. Ugh. It'll take forever, isn't it? There we go. More cores. 49% there. I'll lower that again. Ugh, it's so expensive. Selective breeding. Interesting. Fired in Mantua, of all places. Or Manatua, I don't actually know the correct pronunciation. Of course, if anyone does know, please let me know. And we are still endlessly waiting. Build a supply depot, that way I don't lose more troops. Okay, Tunis is almost fully devastated. Time to get this one going. Yeah, every time you loot it, you get stuck. Devastation jumps. Yeah, 69. Okay. Slow progress. Tunis is stuck endlessly in a war they can't get out of, but that's the way it goes. And we're just endlessly looting this region for money. These guys will recover in 2 years, less than a year actually, they'll start recovering. Hey, we've got all the stuff. Our Age of Absolutism, which is going to end in 30 months anyhow, so it doesn't really matter. But it's nice to have it done. You'll notice I don't even bother to check right now where these provinces are, because I don't think we're going to lose land anymore. Not that I don't think we actually lost any land, did we? I think we held all of our land from the beginning of the game. Maybe we lost one or something, I can't remember. We're losing a lot of absolutism in this war, sadly. But we should be able to get it back faster as a monarchy. Which hopefully we'll get to at a rapid pace. Yeah, by the way, our government reforms are going faster now that we've made more land into cores, but it's still not fast enough. Speed it up a little bit more. Reputation isn't everything. Down to 34. I don't know when it actually does like a revolution thing. There's no real example of it. Okay. Have you started to recover yet? August, okay. You're at full. You're going to recover in June next year. Okay. Kosovo is now producing coal too, interestingly. Rather than gold. Nice, I guess. No, we're not gonna allow that. We're just gonna reduce those two again. We're actually struggling to contain that problem, aren't we? Russia's huge. I don't know, did Persia hold? Persia actually lost a little bit of land to Russia. But overall, they didn't do too bad, actually. You know what? That will be it for this episode. We will continue this endless siege of Tunis next time. We're going to hopefully loot these lands, get them closer. If worse comes to worse, we have to wait 2 more years, then we should be able to get it. So thank you guys all for watching. Bye for now.